Hello everyone, and welcome back to Civilization 7, where we continue our game from yesterday with Tekumseh. We are with the Chola, and we are actually trying to go for a little bit of a,
sails and banners,
Chola gameplay.
toward their destiny.
So we did a few or two. We are building up the Kalam. We managed to build our quarter really well. We are starting to pile up a good amount of gold. The whole idea here is to go full on merchants. This is working pretty well so far, so we'll see how that's gonna go. Having a lot of merchants did boost up the economy, and through it, the game accelerated a little bit. However, we are being pestered by the AI trying to put its cities everywhere and annoying me with different by different means. So yeah, let's see how that's gonna go, huh? Alright, so here we have Napoleon with his empire and some random cities put in the middle of nowhere, annoying me for no reason. And he's trying to go and settle another one. I don't really care anymore, considering. So where does he want to put it? Here? Like seriously, is he really gonna try to take a city for like 3 tiles? If that's the case, that's pathetic. I'm not entirely sure to understand why Napoleon is doing that. If I go into the military, into the ranking, he's actually going for Toshakana. He has 9 out of 12 on Toshakana, but in non-surface orbit, he's completely out of it. So he's having relics, and I'm not sure what is his. Can I actually see what his region is? What's your region? If you have one, you should have one, right? He actually has the Conquistador. He should be going into the New World heavily. By the way, we are producing 700 gold right now, thanks to our multiple and many merchants. Very happy to that result. Now I don't get. Okay, why can I not just see the region directly through his stuff? So his region, I am currently taking over, but if I'm not mistaken, what is this region here? Oh my god, the interface, I swear. So let's go to region. I believe this is it. He's at 3% orthodoxy. Founder Napoleon. There we have it. So he's getting +2 relic for first time conversion of another civilization capital city. So he's going for sniping capital cities with his stupid region, and that's how he managed to get 9 relics. What's his additional? You defend the town in distant lands, start with this region in place. So he should have logically a even number of relics, but he has 9. So he must have had also a relic through events. Anyway, so he sniped capital cities. He sniped mine, of course. He annoyed me with this. He must have gone ahead and maybe sniped this guy. I don't know exactly how he managed to get 9, but yeah. So he needs to keep doing that. When it comes to our region, hello guys, welcome to the stream. When it comes to our region, we have the 6s. And the only way for us, because in this level of difficulty, all of the regions are literally being placed before you even start yours. So in this case, we can only make a relic, +1 relic, every time we convert a settlement that has at least 10 urban population. I must have managed to do it a couple of times because I do have a couple of relics. I think I got 2 from events, and I got another 2 through conversion. Oh, I think this here gives relics. Oh, 3 Oryx threat and gain 3 Oryx. Okay, so Napoleon has 9 because he also got this one. So he managed to get 6 points plus 3 thanks to this great, thanks to the wonder, basically. Alright, okay. So, where are we at this point? We are not at war. We are actually allied with Napoleon and with Catherine. I am very, very annoyed at the mechanics that says that if I'm allied with this guy, he can just go through my empire and start funding some shit cities in the middle of my lands. This is something that I think I'm going to report to the devs. I'm gonna report that to Pyrexis and just tell them, listen, this is not the way a civilization you're allied with, you actually have an alliance with, would behave. And that makes no sense that the AI abuse the game mechanics to come and just pump those little cities left and right that really does nothing good for anyone. Plus, every time he does that, by the way, he's at minus 40 for settling too close to other civilization capital. So, yeah. How is that possible? Because this idiot pumped, he just made Cadiz and he just made Sevilla. My capital is right here. So obviously that affects our region. So that means we are allied, but then we lose 40 points of alliance because of his actions. That makes no sense at all. So I think that's kind of weird. And I think this is something that maybe they should correct in Civilization 7. Hey guys, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to come in the chat, guys. Anyway, we have settled our 3 little cities, taken over our beautiful natural wonders. And so now, what do we want to do now? I think I stopped yesterday with a bunch of missionaries that I'm sending on Napoleon, by the way, and I'm converting Napoleon right now. And then I need to focus my interest in... what's her name? Ariet. I need to start sending on Ariet. And for this, I can just buy myself. I'm gonna purchase a missionary. Can I actually purchase one here as well? I can. So I'm gonna purchase a few more missionaries. I do not have the temple here. I could purchase the temple, however. Let's just do that. And now I can purchase a missionary. And I'm going to go pretty heavy on religion and try to convert those. The goal being, as you can see, my temples have a lot of space. In cities, they have 2 space. In town, they have 1. My goal being to reach the 12. But to be fair, I actually really don't care. What I'm trying to do is the economic. Now, the economic is very complex. And it requires treasure fleets. And for this, I need to go through shipbuilding and the other things. So I have now 2 cities beyond the deep ocean. I did not make more than that because I have a little bit of a settlement cap right now. So I am waiting to validate a couple of research and civics to basically rebalance my settlement limit. And I will see if I can maybe make another one. Actually, I can see that I already have a pretty easy city here. If Napoleon does not annoy me, I could send a settler. Let's buy it right now. And Napoleon being my friend, in theory, I'm gonna just send my settler and build a city right here. This could be actually a pretty good city. For once, the game is not lying. I could make 1 here and 2 here. Alternatively, that would not necessarily be a stupid idea if they could send me more treasure fleet. Now, I have a little bit of a problem. Actually, I have more than just a little bit of a problem. That map has generated a blocking tide here. And it's not Napoleon that's blocking. As you can see, we have coastal tiles here all around. But here, suddenly we have land and coastal ice. Now, coastal ice used to be something that can be passed. But for some reason, I don't know what, it doesn't seem to work anymore. Just like YouTube doesn't seem to work anymore. I'm not sure what just happened. YouTube. Is this working? Am I streaming on YouTube? Hello, YouTube? Not so sure what's happening on YouTube. Anyway. So yeah. This is unpracticable. I think I'm still gonna make a city anyway. I could make a city here. And then... what do I do with this? This city will have 4 resources. This city here would have 5. If I put one here, I could put one there. I mean, that's not great, but that will allow for more treasure fleets. And I'm thinking that could be the thing to do. That could be the thing to do. More treasure fleet instead of one efficient city. Let's set it and see how that's gonna go. Everybody just disconnected on YouTube. That's kind of weird. Not so sure what just happened. Anyway. Let's keep growing our little cities. That city is not too shabby. It needs a little bit of growing. So a little bit of fish. Also, we want to test something that was advised yesterday. And that is to use the hub. Thank you for the research, Catherine. The hub. Yes, our town can turn into hub. So I haven't never tried that before. I'm gonna try it today. This little city is doing pretty well. We have a woodcutter. We have quite a few farms and stuff. So the sawmill is not exactly relevant for this city. We could try the supplement, but we place on grassland. How about we do that? Oh, the only placement is here. Flat grassland, that's flat plain. Ah. How long does it take to build it? 8 turns? Yeah. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because this is a super good tile for us. I'm gonna try. If I can do it, that would be great. Okay, we have a lot of resources. That is not the problem. Also, Ariette, what do you need to become my friend? You're not far from it. You are not far from it, and we are exchanging already. Ariette, the problem I have with you was that I'm going to convert you, and you're not gonna like it. But I think that ultimately, for the rest, it should be fine. I could build a few things in this town. What are we gonna go for? Let's build the grist mill. What does the grist mill like? Can be placed on river. It's actually just a warehouse. The stone cutter makes sense-ish. Yeah, it does make sense, the stone cutter. I'm gonna place it with the grist mill. And finally, the brickyard also does make sense, considering what we have around here. So let's go for a brickyard on desert. And there we go. We have a little bit more of a city. It's not a city, it's a town, but that's fine. Okay. This guy here came to evangelize, so you are going to do that. Do give me my own region. Here we are traveling the other way. Sparta is fully converted. Let's go up and convert Wilkakikta. Funny name. Ah, you have to go by sea? If you have to go by sea, I'm gonna send you somewhere else. If you have to go by sea, and I don't like that volcano at all, you're gonna go for the fish. Ah. Come back. Fish. There you go. Anyway. Then. We have a missionary here. Validate. Then we go. Cadiz is now converted. This missionary here at Bilbao needs to come in. At Madrid it's converted, so you go now to Ravenna. And validate. We take the merchant, of course. Ah, yes, we have a lot of trade to do with Ariet. So let's not stop pumping out merchants. We have a lot of potential trades. Ah, I already created some civil units. Maybe Sparta. Yes, Sparta you can. So I'm going to purchase merchant. I cannot. Oh, I don't have money anymore. My bad, my bad. More resources. Do I want... I have a very, very comfortable amount of gold here. It's also a very nice city when it comes to building up my culture. This one here is lacking a tiny bit of happiness. Can I change that? Is there something that will boost up my happiness here? Yes, the pearl. I could sacrifice a bit of production. Get the pearl instead. And what about the culture? It does generate quite a bit of culture. Food and production, nah. Corinthos is very good production, so we're gonna leave that. This one, however, has beautiful culture, and maybe we don't need so much fish, especially because it's bonus resources. So let's give it some more culture. And we have a camel? We actually have a camel for that city. You don't need to have so much fish. Give it the camel. And we are going to boost up in Athenae. Yes. Nice. A lot of money. Now, all of those resources are not wasted. They do generate gold and happiness being left there. So it's not completely stupid either to just leave some resources. Now, the whale here is giving good production, but that city needs food. It's actually not growing very well. And this city does not need so much happiness. Let's give it some food. Same for this one. They are all very happy right now. Overall. Yes, happiness is also nice, but I think food will help. Now this one could benefit from a bit more happiness. So I'm gonna take a whale. It's Sparta, yeah. It's Sparta. Is there something I can use? I think I'm just gonna give it the die. Let's give it some die. Reduce this. The negative. Okay. Sparta has a little bit of a happiness problem, so we're gonna have to fix that. We are gonna have to fix that. Now we are building the wharf right now. We invested heavily in Sparta. Now Sparta becomes a very productive city. We have the kiln, the fishing kiln, gristmill. We have the wharf that's finishing right now, the observatory. We have our special district, the bazaar and guild hall. 15 gold for the bazaar and guild hall. City hall and temple. I think I would really benefit from a wonder if I could have one here on the flat desert. That would be really good. Okay, Ravenna. Apparently, I already did the rural, so we're gonna go in the city and validate. There we go. We got majority.
Colonialism is not
Endless courtyard.
holding people in its grip.
3 relic slots.
Past of the oppressed people and destroys it.
3 relic slots and feudalism as well.
Gave them
That
land.
gives us the inn. Very good. Suddenly, our settlement limit is settled. Settlement limit is settled. We could do what? 10% production toward constructing wonders. I think so, yes. I think that makes sense. Happiness adjacency is also really good right now. But I'm gonna maybe lower the sanction instead. And give me the 10% for constructing wonders. I think I need that. Personal production on each production adjacency. This is also... Do I have a lot of production adjacency though? I don't know if I do. Right now things are still fairly useful, so I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna do production yet. I am currently interested in knowing if I cannot build the wonder. That wonder requires a different place. Okay, the inn can be placed on next to navigable river. Okay. So do you have a good place for this? You actually do, all the way there. Let's do that. The inn. I'm gonna build a lot of inn, I think. Okay, this town needs food. So food is here, for example. One, two, three. So I'm already at the limit for this city. I'm the limit for this city too. I don't know what Napoleon is doing, seriously. Now, let's take this iron. Very good. Let's take some gold. Yeah, sure. I'm playing the gold game, so yeah, let's go for the gold. This missionary... Wait, is that our region? I don't remember. It is not our region. How dare you, then, change for my region. Carrure. We can buy a missionary in Carrure as well. I could have... Oh, what is this? Ooh. Let's change our region here as well. There we go. We have majority again. Okay, all of this is clear. So, next we could go for a bit more science. We're actually quite weak on science. Feudalism 2, +1 food on farm, pasture and plantation. This is kind of really strong, and unlock the medieval bridge, which we can use on several occasions, I believe. So, must be placed on navigable river, yes. We have a couple of them. Then again, those navigable rivers are pretty well used right now. No, I don't have so many navigable rivers if you think about it. I only have 2 of them. Let's go education for this for this time. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. If you have any questions for the game, don't hesitate. Ooh. Warm. Okay. What do we want to go for? So we haven't finished our personal tree. I'm very happy that we managed to finally catch up with this. How about diplomatic action? They started or supported. And +3 culture on gold building. That could be a very nice boost on culture. The Kalam receive a movement on site, which is also really cool. And that will put my navy at 0 gold. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. It's only 3 turns. We have strong culture right now, so let's do that. Sparta City. Now, Sparta City is happy again. Yes, okay. Sparta City, therefore, you are going to do... what? I'm going to boost your production. I'm gonna boost your production. What else? That's it. Okay. Growing town. This town is not fully grown, so we can probably do some more things. I'm gonna pump out another missionary. This town is growing, so it's the very beginning of it. I think that town needs a granary and some serious farmlands here. So we're gonna open this area and farm this entire area. Let's go for the granary. I'm gonna place it together with the brickyard. Alright. This missionary, what are you gonna do? Oh, he dared to try to get my city again into his own region. That's not happening. Forget about it. This is a no-no. No-no. I mean, the fact is, he does not lose the relics that he gained, so... Since he already managed to make his relic, he gets his relic. This missionary converted Cadiz, so now you come to Mediolanum. Mediolanum might be a city that works for me. Let's see. Athenai has a missionary. We can send it to Hilo? Hilo? Or we send it higher to Xerxes cities. Nah, that makes no sense. I'm gonna pump them from Sparta and others. However, I could start sending missionaries through the sea, trying to catch on those cities here. They are not big though. She's not playing the tall game. She's playing the very small game. I'm gonna send one. I'll see where that goes. This missionary in Ravenna. Ravenna is under our region. Very good. Missionary, you go to Roma now. There we go. Second missionary. Ah, he got back his town. This is unacceptable. So you go back in the water. You validate. There we go. Yay. We got 4 points of science because converting also validates the military legacy. So we will have the military legacy through conversions. This scout, well, this scout is here to look around, right? There we go. Now you are going to go in that direction. Oh, the ray cage. There is a ray cage. How is that even possible? There is a ray cage. Okay, you have to go in open ocean. It's a sword, man. He does not have the right to go to open ocean. Okay, my bad. Because he's a military unit. He's not... Oh, Ariet likes me now. I didn't see that. That's alright. Ariet, let's form an alliance. I have now 3 alliances. And this Lafayette guy is starting to like me too. Let's go open border, my friends. I would love to have a bit more alliances that opens my trade routes. We want what? This is Athenai. Athenai is a beautiful city now. Let's keep opening it a little bit. And once we are done with this, I think Athenai will focus... Oh, I should be able to make the inn at Athenai, can I not? And the observatory, I did not do that. Only 3 turns each, so I'm definitely gonna do that. We have a +7 observatory. Right here. Sounds about right. What are the adjacency? Resource and wonder. 2 wonder, 1 resource. Can I do better? Can I do better? Not really. I mean, here is pretty good too, but no, let's just do it here. That's fine. And the inn, coastal terrain, navigable river, and wonder. And we have a beautiful 9-2, but that replaces my market. I don't exactly want that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna give it here with the guild hall. Stop this guy, and build. I would love to know if it's possible for me to build the wonder. I think the answer is no, but I'm still gonna check. Serpent Mount is being built. Nope. Here. Oh, this is a town. I cannot build a wonder in town. Here we have tropical. Here we have grassland. What I'm looking for is... Not the House of Wisdom. The El Escorial. Must be placed on rough terrain, but it doesn't say where. So rough terrain. Happiness on cities with this 7 tile of the wonder plus 4, yeah. Let me check. That will be a potential very good city. That's... I bet that's not rough. That is not rough. It has no rough terrain here. How about here? That would be a beautiful tile for this. And I will have quite a few cities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah no, that would be a bit too far. If I place it here, that's also rough desert. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That city would benefit. So here on that desert, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, I cannot do both. It's one or the other. But Terra is not a city, therefore I cannot do it. View hidden. Project on wonders are not available. If I was to convert Terra into a city, what would happen? I mean, I can place some interesting district here, I think. I still think I cannot build this this wonder anyway. But then I can actually build my special district. Yeah. That's gonna cost a lot of money to do all of this, but I actually have different positions that are pretty good. I can invest and just build Terra, but yeah, Terra doesn't seem to be able to build the wonder. I think the wonder is gone. Then in that case, you are going to hard build. You could hard build a granary. Makes sense. No, that's a camp. That's a camp, that's a woodcutter, so we are already going for the right thing. Do the manigram right here, so I have my special district. And while you build that, I will purchase more. Such as the Guildhall and Bazaar, that's gonna give me a nice amount of gold. The Waffen Inn for the food, beautiful amount of food. I'm not entirely sure where they're gonna go, but yes, probably here. Call to war. No, I am not going to war, Ariet. I'm sorry, but no. Who are you going to war with? She's hostile to her, but she's at war with Himiko and Xerxes. Ah! But I don't care for Himiko, and I don't really care for Xerxes. I could have. It's just that I don't want to go to war myself. Because I don't have any army. So, going to war is not to my benefit. Terra City, what do you need? I think you could benefit from a whale. Could I have some whale for Terra? To be fair, I don't think I need Sparta to be that productive. Sparta is really, really productive right now. Could give it the gypsum, but the gypsum would be better. It's a city resource for... Yeah, I'm gonna give it the gypsum. I do not plan of having my distant cities to be... my distant town to become cities. Those guys have been converted. I don't need this missionary anymore, so you're gonna go in this direction. There we go. Okay, the Otru. So now we have 2 Otru. I'm actually going to make 4 of them, I think. In preparation for the next age. That's right. I'm preparing the next age. Missionary. Thank you. Another missionary. Oh, he keeps on converting me. That's really annoying, dude. Stop this. I don't want your conversion. Go away. And now he's going from Cadiz as well. Well, I don't really care. I mean, yes, I don't want him to convert my main town, but what I'm gonna do is focus on trying to get. Um, is this town converted? Cassio, no. I'm gonna focus on trying to get my own relics, thanks to going and taking those cities up there. You convert this, okay, good. Roba. So I did this, so I need to do this. There we go. So this is fully converted, yes? Did that validate a relic? Yes, I think I did. Yeah! That validated a relic. Okay, +2 culture and +2 happiness. Very good, very good. So Roma was one of the city. Maybe Mediolanum could be also a city that will work for us. I cannot do that. Who's Agares? It's you, Ariet. Ariet, open border. Don't we have open border? The other player's border will open to you. Oh, I did not realize I did not have any influence anymore. So you are going to pass your turn. Okay. You pass the river. Now, where do I want to go with this? Let's try Jedet. Jedet doesn't seem to have a lot of... Let's try Jedet. There we go. What I like is that the turns are really fast because despite having well explored already, and we are finishing to explore, because we are not at war, we don't have like all those animations of war and stuff like that. Mediolanum, we got one. Everything moves, perfect. Ah. Relationship with Ariet changed from friendly to neutral. Ariet. Oh, won the race to become the suzerain of a city-state. This is what happened. Yes, 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 yes. This is what happened. Ariet was trying... Oh, she managed. I completely forgot about it. I was trying to get suzerain to this city-state, but she had like a pretty good advantage. And she just won. Which soured our relation. It's not the end of the world. I would have loved to have that city-state as well, but... You cannot have everything, right? So we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. We are suzerain of 4 city-states. The others... And 5. The others have been destroyed by the AI or taken over. Constantinople was still available. Yeah, well, I fucked up. That's okay. Not a problem. It's not the end of the world. What do we do with you? I think I'm gonna keep you here because it's annoying me trying to convert like this. Let's build a merchant. 470 gold for my merchant now. I do have a lot of potential trade routes with Ariet. Like a lot of them. A hell of a lot of them. So, Vasset, Gip2. Gip2. Let's go. What are we going to do here? Let's open some mines. There we go. Nice fatty mine. More gold or production toward overbuilding? Gold. Thank you. Sorry. Culture for culture adjacency. That could do quite a boost. Our culture situation is fairly good. How about What's my production for maritime? Am I not producing like one turn? Yeah, I'm already producing everything in one turn. I don't need that. Let's go for production for each production adjacency then. That should help a few other cities. And also, hello, boost my gold monstrously. 1381 gold. Thank you. Okay. Brickyard, Sopit and Sawmill. The brickyard does make a little bit of sense. Not so much, but a little bit. We have a mine here, a mine there, a clay pit here. So we could do the brickyard. And this city, besides pumping missionaries, is probably just going to, you know, chill, basically. We're gonna have the brickyard in the next turn. Et carrure. Missionary. Thank you. The situation here remains the same. You are going to pass your turn. Bilbao is converted. Ravenna is converted. Madrid is converted. Roma is converted. Mediolanum. So you go up. This missionary in Carrure needs to convert. So you go here and validate. Thank you. Kiss majority. Good stuff. You need to basically just sit and wait. As for you, thank you for a bit of visibility. She has an enormous army. Monstrously big army. 1, 2, just over the site of this scout, she has 1, 2, 3, 4 different commanders. Probably stacked, but I'm not sure about that. And then she has all of those things. It's kind of nuts. Okay. All of this seems pretty clear. I think I need to send now my missionary. Toward Wasset. And this missionary will go towards Paratiputra. Paratiputra is a big city, so maybe that will work. Let's see. Oh no, there was another one? No, that's Ariet, okay.
Like the mountains holding the earth.
Okay.
His shoulders like tides, without movement.
If I look at my gold consumption, swordsmen are quite costly. But my ship themselves are nowhere near to be seen. They're for free. So, yeah, I'm good. What happens if you have a -2 on ship that do not cost? Do you gain gold? What's next? Let's just finish for 3 turns. We finish the Kanakam, and then we go back to the main civic tree. Then again, not doing the main civic tree means I'm losing on wonders, and wonders could give relics, so... What do we want for this city? A little bit of production. I do have a couple of specialists, but... Oh, there is a beautiful mine here. Let's take it. Yeah, I'm finishing the Serpent Mount. In Sparta, we just finished the brickyard, so Sparta... Oh, look at that. Sparta has very, very strong building capabilities. So, maybe I could also create some fleet, and I don't do them all here. I mean, I already have 3, and... Now I'm building my ship here. I didn't build the inn yet. Let's just purchase the inn. 6 and 2, beautiful. There we go. When you have a lot of gold, it makes things so much like, you know, versatile. You can really just go look around and boost up what's missing, right? I got a bit of farm here. I do have a little bit of horse and stuff, so the granary makes sense. I don't even know why I don't have the granary already. Let's place it certainly not here because this is a beautiful tile. Here, all the way there. I mean, that's potentially a good tile too. That one is not that great though. We have the inn and the observatory waiting. And then we see. So my cities are pumping out stuff. That's pretty good. I think I'm gonna make another merchant. Or let's build... Oh, we have a lot to build in Terra. So Terra. We said that you have a bazaar and guild hall to build for a juicy plus 15. So let's build the guild hall here and the bazaar. And now we have a 17 tile plus 2. And then the wharf makes sense to me. A plus 9 wharf. Wow. Let's build it. Yeah, let's not disturb the fish if we don't have to. And that's it. Now that city is gonna grow fast. Sparta is not producing, so Sparta, you are going to pump out missionaries. And Terra City now has a little bit of space. We can pump some more growth as well as a mix. It does have gold, so I can actually consider as well boosting up the gold a little bit. And there we have it. Do we want to make another city out of one of those? Maybe Karur could become a city, by the way. Did we finish this district? No, we did not. Wait, did we make our special district here? No, we are on the process of 2 turns to make the special district. So Athena is a city, Corinthos is a city. This one is not a city, but that's normal because it's by Napoleon. This is a city, Sparta is a city, Terra is a city. We have mostly cities, mostly. And the small things above are just like, they're just hubs and stuff. I wanted to boost up my influence as well, but the problem, those 3 are too new, so they didn't really have time to grow yet. And the rest I just turned into cities. Maybe I could turn this city of Chalkis into a hub. Does Chalkis have the fishing quay? I think it does not. Does it? I'm not even sure. Chalkis. You could have a granary. Do you have the fishing quay? I think it does not. That's crazy. I didn't even do the fishing quay on this one. Okay, so next. Since our region is taking a little bit of a... Oh. Napoleon is sneaking into my territory. That's what he's doing. He's sneaking again. I'm not gonna let him do that. So go back to Cadiz. Follow him. Here we have a lot of missionaries that we are sending up. Let's go for Tushpa. This missionary go to Palatiputra. And this Otru, just like the others, is going to sleep. There we go. Now we are waiting for the boats to arrive. This guy is... I lost my open border, so thank you. You reject my open border? Now that's quite interesting. Why would you reject my open border? We were at 20 happiness, and you reject my open border, making it down to 5 now. I didn't do anything wrong to you, you just did. Do you want a local festival? She rejects it. Okay. She it doesn't like me anymore. For some reason. Is it because Catherine is... No, she's neutral. What's her... Wait a second. What's your problem? She's hostile to Himiko, I don't care. She's allied with Lafayette, so if I am allied with Lafayette, you're gonna have to like me. And she's neutral with everyone else. She just rejected 2 offers and got negative. Well, my scout is gonna stay in the middle then. He's gonna stay there, and my swordsman is going to sleep in the middle on this little island. He's home alone. Missionary, go for it. That's one. Ah, treasure fleet. Is having treasure fleets? You're kidding me. Xerxes is having treasure fleets. That means he beelined shipbuilding instead. Xerxes has 100 in science. He beelined shipbuilding. There is no other explanation for that. And he immediately has those cities here. He actually has 3 cities here. So Xerxes is trying to validate the... Yeah, he has 7. He already has 7 treasure fleets. Wow. Okay. I need to start moving as well. What do I want to do in that city? Corinthos. Well, we're gonna validate the fish, huh? Give me the fish. More fish. You have nothing in particular to do besides growing, so just grow. You could be a hub. Do you want to be a hub? Requires a population of 7 or higher. You just grow. I mean, you have a population of 11. This missionary is gonna go in. This guy is going to sleep. Aha. So. Jedet. Let's try. Apparently you cannot convert on top of a wonder.
And the running water, in the bird songs, in children's laughter, and taught us music.
Isn't there a step missing? No, apparently not. Okay, so. Who's next? Tanjavur. Fish. Tanjavur, you just do fish. Fish. Oh, look at that. All of my tiles are now producing science. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Is it because of the month? No. What is giving me the science now? Ah yeah, the flat desert. +2 science on flat terrain in this settlement. Very, very nice. That's gonna pump up my science. I don't have much to build here, actually. So I just need to wait. I can purchase the observatory. What are the conditions for the observatory? Adjacent resource and wonder. What about the inn? You want coastal. So yeah, that makes more sense to put the inn here. And then the observatory, I can place it Adjacent resource and wonder. We don't have so many. I could place it all the way here, actually. The kiln, adjacent mountainous terrain, natural wonder, etc. Let's place it together with this one. As for the sawmill, +5, because camp and woodcutter. So, a sawmill +5. Very nice. Granary, do I want it? We have one farm. I could have a few more. I don't think so. Those could be farmed, but those are going to be mines. I think granary is not that great for this city. But yeah, this city is going to thrive through the fish, and it has for this the wharf, the fishing quay. We are boosting up that city quite comfortably. 79.5 food, that means that city keeps on growing. That's pretty cool. Okay. That also means that city now will start pumping out what? How about some merchants? 5 tons for merchants. Merchants are getting really expensive. So this inn is interesting. I wonder why that inn is so specific. Oh, because it goes next to the observatory. Oh. Okay, let's just do it. Sawmill, do I want it? We have a woodcutter here. We could have another here. Sawpit and sawmill. We could... Okay, we have a potential for a few woodcutters. Must be placed on river. But I also have... Oh, and that sawmill comes from what? From Terra? I also have the bridge. And if I place the sawmill, I won't be able to place the bridge. So I have to choose. 4 production or additional gold. Buy me a merchant. And we will see for the rest later. Merchant. Do you want to go to Giptu? To Jedet? Agades, Tenanku. Tenanku, I do not have a road to Tenanku, so let's do this. Pump out some missionaries, please. It is missionary time. Oopsie. There we go. As for you, you do fish. Fish, 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 fish. Brickyard, not just for one mine. You just fish. You fish, 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 fish. There we go. Sparta, you have a new missionary. What am I gonna do with you? I'm sending you to... No, I already have Wilka Brabra, so let's go to Paratiputra and above. Or, alternatively, Ilo. Mediolanum is not converted yet. It should be, as it has been said. Weird, that did not take. This is a district, so that was not Mediolanum. In that case, go on the wine. Yay! There we go. There we go. 6 relics. Good stuff. We got the first level. Ariet has become suzerain on new cities of Constantinople. Yes, I know. Good stuff. Okay. And here, missionary. Ha ha ha! We are beelining it. Look at this. Incredible. This missionary, you go up. No, you are going to cross the ocean. You have only 1 charge, though. City of Jedet. Let's try and see where that goes. Parsa? Of course, Parsa. And Kedits has to come back to my region. Thank you. Every city under my region. And Gurumapu has been modified, has been changed. And he's sending another missionary here. All those cities, actually all of Napoleon is under my region right now. I wonder what that does. Does it actually really give something? +1 culture for every plain tide in other civilization settlements following your region. Okay, it does. Oh, I didn't realize that. It does give me a massive amount of culture. I now have 436 culture, while the second is Catherine with 350. I am destroying them culture-wise. I did not even realize that. The region is doing this.
If the goddess wills it, wealth will multiply. When she departs, the best investment for 1 year is to grow grains. The best investment for 10 years is to grow trees. The best investment for a life...
Shut up. Okay, so culture on gold building, culture on culture adjacency. So our culture is already very beautiful. I don't know if I need to do that, and I also do not need the gold maintenance for naval unit yet. If we look at it, I think that the maintenance for my naval unit is still... Otru is still costing nothing. I got 4 of them now. Now I am pumping out Kalam. Kalam are starting. And they cost 2. So, I could decide to... I have a lot of happiness. Golden happiness for every imported resource. Yeah, no, that's my merchant making a lot here. Percent production okay, let's check if we can make a wonder. There is a wonder that I just unlocked that is related to a lake, and these are no lake, right? This is ocean. The only lake I can see is here, Carrure. But Carrure is a town. Can I build something? Oh! Napoleon just founded Barcelona in the middle of nowhere, once again. There you have it. Sevilla here, Gades here, Barcelona here. Like, this is ridiculous. Anyway, any little crack he can find, he puts a city. Whatever. So, how many lakes are there? I think I might be the only one having a lake. Is there a lake? No. Wait, yes? Lake, coastal. Napoleon could try to steal it then. So, Carrure. Maybe it's time for Carrure to become a city in that case. And for me to buy immediately its special district. There you have it. A fishing quay. But I still do not know if we can make the wonder. Because those wonders, they are going fast. Okay. We need some food on that town, so let's go here. Sorry. Got a little bit of a cough. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. If you have any questions, don't hesitate. Do ask. We can actually receive a relic with education level 2. So let's do it. Let's validate the relic. And then settlement limit. Sounds like a plan. And I also do like this wonder. Must be placed adjacent to navigable river on a minor river. Oh. Oh. I think I do have a place for this right here. If the wonder is still available, I will do it. Okay, guys. So I do have a lot of things to do here. Carrure. Yes, we can build the wonder. Therefore, I am placing this wonder. Oh, it has to be on Roth? Wait, what? Must be placed adjacent to a lake. Oh, my bad. It's not on the lake. Okay, this city is gonna have a lot of farm on the top, so I do not want to use the Roth terrain I'm gonna keep it for some mines. Therefore, I'm gonna sacrifice this here. And look at this. That's gonna be wonder 1, 2, 3 resource. This tile is gonna be insane. So if I go into purchase, soap it. No, that does not really make sense for me to do soap it. Marble quarry. Yeah, we go more like plantations. So we have the granary, we have the stone cutter and brickyard. Okay, that makes sense. I'm gonna wait next turn once I have the gold. And here, I want this, for example. There we go. Beautiful mine. It's possible that I decide to change this for district because there is a very high adjacency here. Science adjacency heaven. Yes, did you see that, Mikey? This is a beautiful, beautiful little city. We know that city. So, since yesterday, hey, how you doing, man? Since yesterday, I have my cities. Now, look at that. Napoleon coming to put a city right here, next to my capital. Killing the city-state here and putting another city of Cadiz right here. And he just founded Barcelona. Between my capital and the capital of Xerxes. And that's after annoying me with his stupid city. So he's not annoying me with one city anymore. He's annoying me with 4 cities. This is ridiculous. Look at the map. Look at the map. Napoleon's empire is here. And he has half of this city in the middle of my empire. This is so idiotic. And you know what? It still has another settler here. And he could, if he wanted to, make a micro city of 4 tiles. Sneaky Napoleon is the worst. Is the worst. However, we did validate 4 city-states. We managed to get the beautiful Grand Canyon city here. We have our lake city, and I placed this one as an intermediary as well. So I just validated to have 11 settlements. Now we are stabilized again, so our happiness is high, our influence is high, everything is doing pretty good. And we have an insane amount of gold. So Carrier City, you are going to grow. I'm gonna give you some food, I want you to grow. And I'm going to invest a little bit inside. Missionary. We keep going with the missionary. Okay, Cadiz is back into the flock, so we are going to Gao now. As for Palatiputra, it is time for you to convert to my beautiful region, dude. You know you want it. Parsa. How come you don't follow my region, Parsa? What's happening here? You, Jedet. And we got it! And we got it! Our 8th! Look at those, they're actually pretty cool. Chains. Theravada Buddha. Robes, okay. Bloodstained rag. Bleh. Chris knife. Footprint. A Kapala cup. Okay. And a medicine bag. They're cute, and they're going in my empire. Giving me a very comfortable amount of culture. Catherine, you like to exchange culture, don't you? But you are already doing something like that. Research collaboration. Huh. Napoleon? Open markets? You want a local festival? Yes, you want. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so we got some more missionary. Oh, actually, I'm sorry, but Barcelona is gonna follow my region, Napoleon. Hello. Hello. Okay. Skis Urban. Did it validate? No, it did not, huh? So this city here does not have enough urban districts to validate the wait a second. No, it's not fully converted. Let's see. Because our regions are looking very much alike, so it's not fully converted. Let's go here and validate that. Yes. Second milestone on culture. Only 3 more relic if I can make it happen. And I will have the culture legacy. Okay. We unlocked the university. University is adjacent resource, adjacent wonder, or we have a beautiful place for it right here. There we go. Atenai, you build your university. Thank you. As for you, I should have... Wait a second. What just happened that the universe is being unlocked? Oh, it was my previous research. Huh. So I should build my university somewhere. Up there, apparently. That's where it wants it. So you go with the priority, please. I want the university. We had 68%. It's the first game that I do on fast where I actually managed to get my universities piling up. So that's actually very... That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm gonna send some more missionary towards Ariet. Barcelona is now following my region. Paratiputra. Paratiputra is proving difficult. I don't know why. Paratiputra is now following my region. Did I get a relic for this? I did. We are now at 10 relic, guys. Things are advancing very, very well. Only 2 left. 2 left. Let's go for Tarnovo then. Jedet. Now the cities are getting so big, actually. Because we are not at war, we are not fighting each other, the cities are getting really big, and that means that the conditions for my relic are actually fulfilled. I didn't think it would happen, because those conditions are usually like the sort of the worst, right? But they are actually happening. Vasset should be definitely a city that provide me with 10 rural, so... No, 10 urban. My condition is urban. Okay, missionary. Why is that city looking like this? Somebody dared. Somebody named Napoleon and Xerxes dared to come and evangelize my city. I don't like that. Also, we have a very comfortable 1355 gold per turn. I lost a missionary due to Stormy Sea. Ah. True. True. My missionaries cannot cross the sea still. They have to go all the way up. That's fine. That's fine. I'm going to purchase the next one here. I accept my loss. It's not a problem. I'm gonna pump them out from here. That's okay. Sparta just made another one. So Sparta, you send your missionary over there. Sparta, did you do your university? You did not, you bad boy. So Sparta, you do your university, please. Thank you. University comes first. There we go. Narrative choice. Ah no. Ah no. Oh my god. Okay, we just jumped from 68% to 81%. I think that somebody has also validated some legacy here. We are in crisis. Poor guy just trying to follow orders and cross the ocean, now he's perished. Yeah, well, you know. But he did it for his god. So, overall, he died happy. Technically speaking, can you really consider that missionaries are following orders? You know? Faith? Stuff like that? It's kind of weird. The bourgeoisie. The world has contracted. And by the way, I tried to do the economic. I still do not have enough science. Because my science is in the gutter. I do not have enough science to even start my very first treasure fleet, dude. I don't have the treasure fleet. Anyway. The bourgeoisie. I've been trying to boost my science. Like, really. Proof being that I have all the science building right now. The world has contracted. New shipping lanes bring goods once unknown to market. No, not yet. But soon. Hopefully. And along with them, the desire for more. One's importance in this new world is built upon what one can buy and not who one's father was. It's time for the revolution. Money is a great leveler, and feudal lords now find themselves waiting upon the whims of merchants without land or title, but with the cash and influence of a duke. Manufacturing and mercantile areas of the city grow increasingly wealthy as a result, but as they do so, they demand more and more attention, goods, and rights. So, continue the crisis. The bourgeoisie, the rich merchants, are starting to ask themselves, why should we keep on listening to the order of those idiots of blue bloods? And they are very right to do so. Crisis. -2 gold per displayed relic. Now that's a -20 gold. That sucks. I could go -50% gold in town. That's probably a lot more. +1 gold maintenance for military units. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What's my maintenance for military unit? Let's laugh. I got 18 for swordsman, 3 for a courser, and 6 for archers. Alright. I could even delete them. I don't care about the military. I think I could delete my military. I'm not using my military. I should maybe keep the archers. I mean, he already built his stupid... You know what? I could also just keep my military and attack Sevilla and raise that town to the ground. But let's be honest here. Napoleon still has a very comfortable military. So I'm not going to bother him. What I should maybe consider doing, however, in my policies is to put the -2 gold maintenance for naval units. I'll do that when I have a change of policy in 2 turns. Okay, we have beautiful mines up there. Yeah, Terra needs mines, so let's go. Do your mines. Do you want to exchange some culture? Yeah? Oh, why is my culture in the gutter now? What just happened? What just happened to my culture? Harriet Tubman has completed Tashakana. Oh, that's what happened. She completed Tashakana. Bad girl. So that's why we just jumped on Legacy. As for me, I have a little bit of non-surface orbit. That's related to having sent my region to the settlements in Farland. But the rest is catastrophic. No one has a single district with 40 yields. And only Xerxes managed to have 9 fleets. And that's what I'm saying. You cannot do economics. It's not possible. You cannot do economics on exploration. Not on fast exploration. It's impossible. Even Xerxes that belied the shipbuilding has 9 out of 30. There is no way he's gonna do it before the age ends. And by the way, the age is gonna end, and this is the state of my research tree. Okay? The exploration age is ending, and this is my research tree. Just so you know. Now, my civic tree does look better. First, I'm almost... I did not completely do the Chola. I'm finishing the Chola now. I did the theology. I did not actually finish the theology either. And this is where I am on the civic tree. Missing all of this. And you look at my freaking culture, dude. This is the highest culture you can find. This era is finishing. The exploration progress has... the exploration era has progressed 80%. Let's try, if possible, to get our relics. If we can, then we will be in a good state. You go up there. Missionary, you go to Tarakad, being converted. Karam, You join your first guy. Nice. Missionary in Wasset. You did one. So now you needed to go and do the fishing boat. Merchant? Alright. Missionary in Raga. Ragaton. Tarakad, you are going to pump out a missionary, please. And it is time to build carrier. So, carrier. Let's build you. We can do the wharf. Actually, the wharf wants to take another tile from the coast, so it's not. That's fine. It's alright. It's alright. University and observatory are gonna go. Why would you want me to place the university here when I can have a better one here? Wait a second. That's gonna be a wonder, meaning that observatory and university benefits from resource and wonder, both. So I need to place something else that benefits from resource. The sawmill? No. Navigable, coastal. What benefits from resource? Natural wonder, adjacent, mountainous terrain. Those are mountains? No. Ah! The kiln wants to be placed around here. I knew there was something that would go here. Okay, I need to put my other two here on this tile. For this, I must first place something here. The bazaar and the guild hall, they both want navigable river and coastal. That means I have to go here or here. That was quite a nice mine here. I wanted a mine. Let's put it here. I think, okay, that's a +4 mine, okay? I think what I'm gonna do, I'm going to accept. I can place the inn down there. Coastal navigable river. It's 3 food +2 happiness. How come it gets up to 5? Oh, because it has a innate +4. Okay. Okay. So what I need to do must be placed on river, the sawmill, and that's not a river. Plus that's the woodcutter. That's the one woodcutter that I have that's gonna be replaced. So bazaar. I'm gonna go for a +4 bazaar. The reason is to open the university here and observatory here. And now suddenly we have +15 science. That's right. And we're gonna place also a specialist. So we are at 180. Nice. Much better. Chaos City now has 3 slots. I'm going to give it a bit of culture. A camel, because why not? Now 4 slots. Give me some production, some happiness, because why not? Food and happiness, and more happiness. This is a happy city. Okay, missionary. Parsa has been converted. So Parsa is not the way. Missionary, you are going toward Tarsus. And Tuska, blah, blah. No. That did not give us a relic. Okay, good. That's fine. You are going to go to a turnover. As for you, Pataliputra has been taken, so now you go and try to get Tarnovo, yeah. Here, 4 turns, 1 turn. There we go. This missionary is at Per Atum. You do your job. And that's it. My missionaries are damaged from traveling the high seas. Where? Oh! Hey, he's not gonna make it. It's the 4th time. Oh no, I got 2 of them. Are you kidding me? They cannot even manage to go and to cross 4 tiles before dying. So I really do need the shipbuilding even for sending my my missionaries. This one is okay. This one maybe I can let like Hilo. Yeah, I'm going to convert Hilo and then Barus. But still, Xerxes has completed a milestone for treasure fleet. Yeah, I know. You still don't have a lot. You probably have 10, right? Yeah, you got 10. Xerxes, there is no way you can finish. Wasset is done and just gave us our 11th relic. Just one, and we got the Golden Age. In terms of economics, nothing. Military, we got 1 point. And science, you forget about it. I could try, maybe. In career, for example, how much do we have here? 31 and 2. So we are at 33 points. Because this is very, very high adjacency. If I were to have... Okay, in 2 turns, I can try to see if I can have another specialist. I think I cannot. Because I need first to unlock the possibility to have a second specialist on tile. And this is in... I'm not sure. Wait, do I already have it? Is it in education? No, it's in education. +1 specialist limit in all cities. Maybe I can try to have the 1 point of science before we change the age. That would be cool. I'm gonna move here. And get your city. Thank you. Tarakad is almost back. There we go, it's back. We have our second Kalam. Now this missionary, so your job is gonna be to come here. And then from here we're gonna see what happens. As for you, Gao, you are getting converted. Progressively. Tarnovo, you're getting converted. Tushpa is converted, so Tushpa, you go to Tarnovo. Tarsus, she immediately reconverted Tarsus. No, it's because I'm not on Tarsus. Okay, my bad. Wait, what? This is confusing. Okay, we'll see. Next turn, not a problem. Milestone complete Toshakana.
It is preceded by desolation. It brings with it the hopes of spring.
Oh, my Otru now just got the convoy promotion.
The best investment for 1 year is to grow grains.
And I got a relic. Okay, that's why. Okay. So the Toshakana was validated automatically because of my research. But doesn't mean I have to stop here. It doesn't mean I have to stop here. I'm gonna keep on going and convert everything I can. I get a attribute point. We're gonna have to figure out which. Equation of Unity. Yeah, we have been doing Unity a lot with this gameplay. Chola ships ride the monsoon winds across the ocean, but they are not as united as they once were. Many smaller factions have grown up to become powerhouses of their own, sowing division despite their great contribution. So we could go factionalism is inevitable and get an economic attribute point, or the empire must be reunited and get a diplomatic attribute point. Let's check it. Diplomatic, we did that, and that unlocked the legend. 25% relationship from starting or supporting endeavor, minus 25% relationship from starting, sanction, or rejecting endeavor. And we can buy plus 3% toward all yields for every alliance I have. This is repeatable, and this is pretty strong right now. I have 2 alliances. I used to have Ariette too, but I could not continue because she went to war, this idiot. And she's still at war with Imiko. She went to war. Lafayette, we are not good enough. You made an espionage, okay? We are not good enough to... I could improve trade relations, do a military aid, whatever. But basically, I already have plus 6% at all yield. I think it's still very good. Now, what about my economic one? I don't have a lot, funny enough. I don't have a lot of economic cards. I could get plus 15% gold toward purchasing in all settlements. So that reduced my cost of purchase by 15%. That's not bad at all. Especially for the endgame, if I try to go the economic victory, reducing the gold purchase in settlements for factories and stuff. Plus 1 gold for every imported resources. That's gonna be an easy 20 to 30 gold. But that 15% accumulates very fast, and that's gonna be hundreds and hundreds of gold. Okay, let's go for the economic. I mean, the plus 3% yield is really good, but I think right now the economic makes sense. Now, Sparta. Sparta, Sparta, Sparta. What do we do with you? Sparta is very, very nice and very well balanced. I'm keeping this for a district. I don't know what right now. Oh! No, I am currently... Must be placed adjacent to navigable river. I did not do it. I am so... No, I'm not stupid. I just finished the tech. Okay. You have to do it. Right here. Stop with the missionaries. And focus on that. 3 turns. That should be doable. Sparta, what do we do with you? Let's give you a... farm. Some science, I take it. I used to be at over 400. I'm a little bit confused. Is it because of Napoleon shenanigan? No? Doesn't seem like it. I have quite a lot of settlement that for my region right now. All of his city. No, Mediolanum does not. Gao is not finished. Cadiz is. So I'm gonna purchase a missionary here. As well as here. I am not done with Carrier. So Carrier, we still have a couple of things to do. I can do the inn. I think I have better to do for the inn than to place it here or here. So I'm thinking I place the inn over there. Oh, wait a second. District, resource, Bazaar, double resource. No, yeah, the inn is coastal and I don't know what. Let's just put it here with the granary. That's gonna be fine. Okay. So career is actually pretty much done. That's good. That's very good. Science, what do I do with it? +1 food on farm, pasture and plantation. Makes sense. Reformation for 2 turns. We validated the goal, of course. Ah. Now, we could go for -2 gold maintenance for naval units, because I'm currently building my navy. But we also have unlocked +4 gold in settlements other than your capital if they have a water building. A water building? You mean every single one of my settlements have a water building? I think that might be a lot more gold, eh? Let's try it. We're at 647. Okay. No, that must be a lot of other factors. It's not possible that it's only that. 700 gold. That must be something more than just that. As for the hub, we talked about the hub yesterday, but yep. I haven't done the hub because at the end of the day, those are my only 2 towns. I mean, those are also towns, you could say, but they are not fully grown. They are fairly new, and therefore... Ah! Oh! Oh, funny! How funny! I did not know that. I just discovered if you build troops, they will accumulate on the tile of your commander and go straight into the commander's army without you doing it yourself. And this Kalam, I'm putting it here, but this commander has a full fleet. I didn't know that. So you can just like prepare, just like I did, you basically just pump out some ship and purchase a university on the same time. You just pump out some fleet, and that fleet goes straight into your commander. So that commander now has a full fleet. He basically also, all my Otru benefit from the convoy. So convoys is what? Land units within the commander, the command radius have +10 embarked strength. Traders within the command radius cannot be pillaged. Okay, I think that I already have a wonder that says I cannot be pillaged, so I don't really care for that. As for this guy, he almost has a full fleet, and this one does not. What I could do, however, is ask Atenai, that does nothing, to also pump out some Kalam, because even if we change age, the game will remember that I had all those boats, okay? And also Sparta, you stop with the missionaries now. Sparta, you stop with the missionary, and you start pumping some Kalam. Terra, we can purchase your university. You can produce the university. Let's just purchase it, so it's done. Here. There you go. Very nice. Now, Terra is not producing anything. So, Terra, what do you want? Terra, you have a farm, 2 farm, woodcutter. This is a farm as well? Okay. We could ask you to produce the... Yeah. You're gonna place it here. Okay. You do your little... what's the name of it? Granary. Okay. Agadez, Tenunku, one of those 2 can actually receive a merchant. Agadez is pretty far. Tenunku, where are you, Tenunku? You are also pretty far, and you already have a merchant coming. Vasset and Jedet can also receive, so he's gonna go for Vasset. My missionary managed to make it alive, so you are going to transfer my region to Hilo. This missionary here is doing nothing. You are going up towards Giptu. Giptu. Facet has been converted, so Kiptu. Persum has been converted, so you go to Kemetsu. Kemenu. Oh, Gao is not finished. You go to Gao. Caravanserai. Okay. And we have our settler that just arrived to make our new little city. So since this city is almost not going to be used, either I build it here and I just do this small city as said, or I decide. I mean that's like a 4 resource city, and I can make another one. I can place a secondary city here, for example. No. Actually, that resource is lost. There's no way to get it. Here, I think, is another city. Yeah, let's just do that. It took a while for that city to come here. I'm gonna buy another settler from that city. You take the die. All the whales. The die. Got some incense, nobody cares. Missionary. Tarnovo is converted. Catherine the Great has finished constructing the world wonder Borobudur. Borobudur. What is Borobudur, Catherine? Rila Monastery. Oh, that looks cool. Plus 4 culture, 3 relic slots. Receive a relic every time you build a wonder, including this one. Oh, wow, okay. So is she also going for the relic? Yes, she is. She's at 10 or 12. And she managed to get 7 points in a non-surface orbit somehow. I don't know how she did that. I'm actually trailing behind now in my legacies.
The king established all his knights, gave them lands.
Good stuff. So now we have more food. Sparta, you want to do a medieval bridge? I think that Sparta wants to do a medieval bridge. And what about the capital? The capital really wants to do a medieval bridge. As for Terra wants a medieval bridge. There we go. And that is our navigable river done. In one turn, 95%. In one turn, I'm gonna have 2 wonders. No, 2 turns for this one. If I could shove a couple of turns, I hope I'm not gonna get the edge done next turn. That would be really bad. Let's take the jade. Open up our city a little bit. Consalur, can you give me a settler? No. How much does a settler cost if I wanted to buy it here? Requires a population of 5 or more. Okay, so I could not do it even if I wanted to. That's alright. That's alright. I'm gonna buy the fishing quay, of course. And I'm gonna buy the temple. That way the city will be happy. Give me the gold. Give me more gold. Always more gold. Okay. I need heraldry. Plus 1 happiness on the happiness building. I need heraldry to be able to go to shipbuilding. That's incredible that I still don't have that. As for you, well, listen. You're gonna go into a research initiative. Who makes most money besides my capital? Mostly my capital. I think we don't need the production to run missionary anymore, so give me that. Thank you. How many relics do I have? I do have 12 relics now. Very cool, very cool. I like that they decided to create different relics. Like, every relic is actually unique. You don't end up having 10 times the same model. That's really cool. We have a missionary in Gongai Khan, blah blah blah. Go to Gao. No, we have someone in Gao. Go back to Mediolanum. It's unacceptable that Sparta got converted? Excuse me? Just how did that happen? Someone sniped me with his missionary or what? Sparta. Listen, Sparta. I don't have the money. I don't have the money. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. I see. I see how things are going. Sparta, you're gonna give me a Otru. Alright. You gotta wait. This missionary is converting hero, so you go there. This guy is also doing his job in Gao. There we go, new relic, very nice. The shofar. Then you're gonna go up to Kemenu. Here we are converting Tarsus. So we just did the... Let's go to the armor, Tarsus. And we got the medicine bag. Okay, the medicine bag, we got it twice. So I stand corrected. For some reason, I just got a double. Thought it was not the case. I'm disappointed. Look at how many relics I have now. It's kind of nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And I still have some space for more. He's trying to convert me. I don't like that. Stop converting me. Okay, that one will finish the fleet. So we got 2 fleets. 2 fleets that should logically cost absolutely nothing. Kalam, minus 30. How do you explain that? Don't I have the policy? I do not have the policy. I need to place the policy. I need to take this one out and to place my policy. If I don't place my policy, I don't have the policy, and therefore I pay. That's me being a moron. Okay. This is converted. This is converted. This is... Oh, everything's getting converted. But that's beautiful, isn't it? Alright. And this one also is converted. So now you go and you go there. Next turn. Bleh.
I teach only suffering and the end of suffering.
There we go. That's what my mistress said. Svedagan Zedi Dao.
The gospel cannot be truly preached without offense and tumult.
Okay, now we have some very strong, how do you call those, policies. So rationalism, 15% gold and science in your own cities that are converted to your region, which is basically all of them. So I could easily take evangelism away and put this instead. I'm going to take the influence out and put the gold maintenance, just to check. And 15% culture and happiness in my own city that are converted to your region. All of them, basically. So we can also take the 10% production towards constructing wonder. I should be finishing my wonder next turn. Plus 2 culture on displayed great work. That's 20 culture. But you know what? I'm making 15% more. So I'm taking it out, putting this one out. And now look at the numbers. 1526 and 512. 550 and 1644. Let's go for a bit of happiness and food. And for this city, beautiful city. Oh, look at that horse. Beautiful horse. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. So, let's take the whale. And my capital that has very high levels at that point. Did I lose the wonder? I lost the wonder. I can't believe it. I lost the wonder. Catherine stole my wonder. Where is it? At the last turn, at the last second, she stole the wonder. That's another one. Borobudur. Catherine. Where is the wonder you just stole from me? Supposed to be a river next to, adjacent to navigable river. So it should be around here. That's a Paradisa, it's not that. Huh. I don't see it. Don't get me wrong, Catherine has very high stats. Not as good as mine, but very high. Oh, I gained a card. A wild card. In that case, 10% gold for every alliance you have. Then that's good. Alternatively, 3% toward all yields for every alliance you have. Now, this is the thing. Getting alliances in Modern Age is quite tough, because they have a tendency to destroy them. I could try to go for something else. I don't know. Culture toward studying civic math. I could try to boost my science. Like 25% science toward researching tech masteries. Maybe that will help a little bit, because like my science sucks some. Let's do that. Let's try to boost up my science a little bit, because it's really not that great. Okay, I didn't see where she put the wonder, but I know she stole it. I was supposed to have a wonder right here. This is not cool, Catherine, not cool. Let's do a culture festival in that case. Gain a bit more culture. And yeah, in career. Career is finished. Sort of. We are going to do a research initiative. Cannot place the whale, that's okay. Sharkis. You become a hub. This town focus is exclusive. Ah. You will only be able to choose this focus or growing town until the next age. Oh yeah, that's fine. I wonder how much it gives. 4. I gain 4 influence. Okay, that puts me at 50. Yeah, don't get me wrong, it's pretty good, but like, do I actually? Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't have the fishing K. Does that change the result? The fishing K should open to more trade routes. Look at that goddess. Look how. Wait a second. Did it just culture bomb me and steal my my tiles here? If I culture bomb here, am I gonna take them back? Real question. So, missionary, Gibdu. This guy could go here. This one is gonna go in this army. He joins this one. Okay. One turn to finish both science and civic. This missionary, Gebdu, needs to go into the town. So instead I'm gonna go and take Nyanko. This missionary is gonna have Hilo. There we go. You are not able to complete the World Wonder, yes.
I had collected all the writings and burnt those which were of no use.
Plus 3 culture and gold for every city-state you're citizen of. I'm sorry, but this is so weak compared to what I have now.
But do you have a flag?
Hira Monastery has 3 relic slots, plus 4 culture. Receive a relic every time you build a wonder, including this one. That's what she has, right? Here. No. Monastery, here. Yeah. So I think she was much higher in science than I was. Is it important for me to do heraldry? To actually have the... I don't think it's important for me to actually have that. The new elite. The shipping magnate, the factory owner, the burger, and the landlord in distant colonies. These individuals have no royal title, but as the world craves trade, it is these fortunes that rise. A contradiction is born. Those with political power and military power have less and less financial power. To right these scales and reassert the proper order of things, new restrictions are placed upon the merchants, new taxes and limitations on the flow of trade. Religious leaders are co-opted into this as well. The economic order must be on earth as it is in heaven. In the guildhall, in the university, in the bazaar, angry voices seethe. What right does the old aristocracy have over what seems to be the natural order of things? It is time for the revolution. Let's take... Is there anything worth taking? So Borobudur, bureaucracy, she has it as well. The temple, we have it. Not. She managed to steal it as well. Yeah, she got very in advance on standard civics. So that's what happened, okay? I did not develop these civics, and therefore she built all of those medium wonders. She just stole them all, one after the other. Meaning that, okay, Notre Dame is still available, White Tower is still available, and Erdin Zoo is still available because, well, you know, she still has to unlock those civics, which means she didn't go for theology. She did not develop her personal civic tree. She didn't care. We did our special district, 1 here, 2 here, 3, 4, 5 here. We got 5 special districts. 6. 6. Okay, how many cities do we actually have? Total for settlements. This is not the right way to look at. This is the right way to look at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 cities, and we made 6 special districts. So we have the special district in every cities. Also, we actually managed to get our Parthenon, like our Acropolis, at least 1, 2, 3. We don't have it in Sparta, do we? We don't have it in Sparta. We got it 3 times. So we got the Acropolis 3 times, and we got the what is the actual name of this special district? The 500 lords unique quarter 6 times. I think that's a pretty good result. The Karam, you are going to join this. Do we have a full? No, not yet. So we have two full fleets, and almost a third one, and maybe we're gonna have a fourth one with this guy coming out. And I hope to get those back as modern age. If we do, I think I'm going for Great Britain, maybe, or Spain, I don't know. And we're gonna go for like heavy navy. That's gonna be fun. Give me some fish. Okay, espionage. Who's Harriet? Yeah, or whatever. What do you want, Harriet? Weak. Weak bureaucracy. -8 influence. Whatever. Oppressive tariff is better. Yeah, I lost 8. Okay, that's fine. 8 gold. These keep on growing, no problem. You keep on growing, no problem. Kalam? Yeah, the Kalam, you just stay where you are. You stay where you are. This missionary, Barus. So you try to get into Barus, please. As for you, you are going to go toward Daha. You go toward... Like, the number of cities that follow my region now is quite impressive. Giptu. Giptu, you follow my region. Thank you. She completed Tushakada, so we are at 97. We are almost done with the age.
I have collected all the writings and burnt those which were of no use.
Okay, the Forbidden City is available. I do not know what the conditions are for the Forbidden City. Must be placed adjacent to a district. Okay. 5 turns, 4 turns. Five turns. Yeah, there is no way to do it. It will never be finished. It's okay. It's okay. It's a shame though that I could not purchase the Wonder, but yeah, you know. Is there anything that needs purchasing? No. Nah. I could do the stonecutter. Nah, not really. Yeah, no. I think we are very much. We are very much in line with our current game, so that's all. That's all good. All good, all good. Nagapatinam, what are we gonna do with you? You are very balanced, so I would say you go for a nice farm. You take the jade. That has no importance at all. Social policy, nobody cares. So you at Gaigai Condem, you are going to do some research initiative again. Sparta, you do another research initiative, please. I'm missing on some merchants, really? Ah, I'm missing on merchant possibilities. That's alright. I mean, we have reached the point where our culture and science are in front of every other civilization. Now, don't get me wrong. Once we start the next age, the next era, All of this is going to be completely depleted and put back to whatever gutter they used to be. Nagapatilam, did you finish growing? No, you do have like a serious level for growth. I don't need anything in particular. Should I buy a knight or two? I'm gonna buy a knight or two maybe. In my cities, in Karur, I'm gonna buy a knight just to say that I have a tiny bit of, you know what, in Karur I'm gonna buy an army commander. No, I cannot. Just to say I have a bit of military, just in case. Sparta, army commander, you buy it. There you go. Let's just do it this way. I'm just buying some. Oh, Prussia. Okay. Okay, I have 3 army commanders. They are level 0, but you know what? Just in case they will come back, then I have a bit of army. I'm not like completely naked. I can buy myself a... yeah, another knight, for example. In Athenae as well. I can buy myself maybe a man-at-arm. I could upgrade my guys. And buy here a knight. There we go. We have a few knights, a man-at-arm. The courser becomes a knight. My aviator remain aviator, but those guys become men-at-arm. Just before the passage. I know it's useless, but just in case of, they will come back as some sort of army for the next age. Otherwise, I would be naked. Ah, our Okru is here, so all of my navy needs to come now. There we go. And now we have almost another navy, another fleet complete. And here we have another fleet complete. There we go. So we will have... oh, it's not fully complete. Okay, one more turn. We will have 4 fleets and the equivalent of maybe 3 commanders. We will see how that goes. And I'm just discarding a little bit of money right now, right? It's not that terrible. Look at that. My Kalams are costing 15. It's nothing. My knights and my man-at-arms are costing a lot more. I'm losing 68, but I don't care. That's nothing in compared to what I could be losing. Here, I don't think I need to do anything in particular. I'm just gonna pass. The Otru is in place, so you sleep. The Karam, you're gonna try to join. This missionary is going in Daha and validate Daha. This missionary is going into Barus and validate Barus. This city has been converted. Tenanku. Can we go to Tenanku? Probably not, but just in case. Just for the lol. There we go. Medionarum. Ah. He's fighting on Medionarum. The thing is, there is a high chance that they will remain in my region for the next age as well. And I think that's worth doing it just for that. There we go. Skis majority in Daha. All of these are following my region. You go up. Preslav. There you go. Start changing. This one is changed. We validate a merchant. Ooh, that merchant was very, very, very... how to say? It's been sent there a long time ago. This missionary is in a very poor state. Hey, let's get maybe one city from Hatshepsut.
If shipbuilding art were in...
Ooh, shipbuilding!
ships would exist by nature.
Do. Yay! Shipbuilding. You know what? Shipbuilding, it does give me one thing. It does give me the shipyard. And I might be able to place some, which will give me, yes, not the best of adjacency ever, but still Look at that. Plus 8. And everywhere I can build it, I will build it before the end of the age. Yes, I'm going to lose that adjacency, but it's not like you don't lose 100%, you just lose the adjacency. So in the meantime, basically you still have a little bit more production, right? So it's not completely wasted. Look at that, plus 8 shipyard. Nice. Brickyard, blah blah blah. Such a shame I can't build it here, but that's fine. I think I just purchased the shipyard everywhere. So now, I'm gonna start the modern age with the shipyard built in every city. And that means they will have a little bit of production added to their current value. Now I need to put back some of my farmers, of course, because I just moved some. What should I go for? Shipbuilding 2? Combat strong for naval unit? Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna do anything, but Forbidden City, never gonna do it. It's finished. Let's go for a research initiative. Now, yes, that does take some of my happiness, but my happiness is very high right now. You are gonna... Oh, funny. Okay. Army commander. You want to go to Terra? Okay, you go to sleep. Missionary at Medoranum is proving difficult, but that's alright. Medoranum is back into my region. This night you sleep. You sleep. Yeah, you sleep. The Karam? Aha! My Karam just passed a level, but there is no point in validating a level of Karam. Because this, for the occasion, is really useless. It's really just a loss of gold. Missionary, you did some. Can you do more? This one has been converted. Daha has been converted. Nice, very good, very good, very good. Missionary, can you cross? I don't think you can, but... Actually, now, yes, now they can cross. I just validated shipbuilding, that's why.
Since words are not fine, fine words are not sincere. If shipbuilding art were in the wood, ships would exist by nature.
Alright. There we have it. From the ashes have cooled, and a new order has taken shape. One that claims to be the realization of natural law. Empires had long been defined via the claims of noble families and the contours of religious faith. But these have given way to those based on an imagined community of folk and the harsh reality of commerce. The revolution has not happened in the same way everywhere. In some places, a new rationalized monarchy emerged, in England, for example, Spain I think as well, but one based around the revolutionary idea: an individual is the embodiment of a people, not its owner. In other places, the people advocate for their own representation in some kind of deliberative body. Yeah, guillotine, chung, cut. In some others, a demagogue has awakened the desire for freedom and chained it to a personal quest for power. The world is born anew, and for the first time, claims to be the full and complete realization of what it should be. Thank you. This is the end, my friends. Put whatever, I don't care. Give me some fish. Take heraldry. Take thing. Start something. No, not that. I don't care. You validate some research. You do some Research. You do nothing. You... Ah! How dare you? Oh, wow. Okay. Let's repair. Okay, it's repaired. All good. Active? What's active? Oh yeah, I'm doing a research. That's why. This is in place. Shalkistown, for whatever the reason, you are not having your stuff. I don't know why. Okay, there we go. Done. And yeah. So, you dare to change my region. This is non-acceptable. Army commander, you have been damaged because of the flood. Okay, I understand. Heavy archer as well. That's right. Everybody, you just sleep and you recover. Do. So, this guy has to go and get into this. There we go. Missionary. Took your city. Nice. Look at that. 14. This merchant is going to do a merchant thing. And that's alright. Trade route 60. I get a challenge completed. Very nice. This missionary, he did his job already. Roma is converted. You're converted. You converted. You converted. You converted. You converted. You converted. Gao has a little bit of a conversion issue. The rest seem to be pretty good. Ujun Garu. Convert. Ha. Let's convert everything we can see. And this is the end of the era. Alright. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright. We're gonna choose our next civilization.
World's relics in their arms, celebrating the beauty of friend and foe.
Beautiful, beautiful. We're gonna choose our new civilization and just set up the game, and we will stay there for tonight. Let's make it a little shorter. So we got 3 cultural points because we have validated the golden age of culture. And we also have 1 military point. I did not have the time to validate or maybe I made a mistake and I did not validate the science. I should have looked better. I probably could have put a second scientist. Okay, I forgot about the science. My fault. My fault. Rankings. So he managed to do 15 out of 30. Good for him, but midway. Midway of the freaking economics. And he's first. Like no one else. Look. 3 people managed to do the Toshakana. Because you send your guys, you evangelize everything you can, and yeah, you make relics. So, as for non-surface orbit, I got 5 points, 7 and 7. That changed nothing. We each have 1 point, and she's the only one who managed to get 1 point in enlightenment. I made a mistake. I should have enlightenment as well. That's okay. Time of legacies. So I still managed to get more. But she definitely is, yeah, she is right behind. I should have had 1 more science here. I made a mistake. Yeah, well. It's alright. Tekumseh. What did we get there? Red background color. Customizable color. Okay. Transition. What do we do next? So, we have access to... Ooh. 9 different civilizations. America, Great Britain, Mexico, Mughal, Nepal, Prussia, King, Russia, or Siam. We actually do not have access to Buganda, the French Empire, or Meiji. Japan. Okay. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. We should have a very strong gold input. Although most of our gold now disappears because of adjacency, right? But we still have a lot of gold buildings. So should we go? America is interesting. You gain 100 gold every time you improve a resource. And you need to improve resources. It's basically every time you put a farmer on a special resource. I have taken most of my resources. So I would not really benefit from this unless I start pumping out more settlements. You get 30% production for the Statue of Liberty, okay. You get the Marine, the special infantry unit that has amphibious. That would mean that if it has amphibious and benefits also of the plus 10 from my special Navy commander, that could make a pretty good combo. Chola to America. That kind of makes sense. Geographic choice. It is the... Yeah, okay. Because then my marine, being unbarked, would benefit from plus 10 fighting capacity thanks to the Navy commander. So I build up my marines. I put them into the coast next to my Navy commander. And I basically attack from the coast. Now, America has the Prospector. The Prospector is kind of fun. It's a unique unit that you send. You claim a land resource outside of your regular settlement radius. So you just steal resources that are available left and right. And doing so, since you basically improve it, you gain 100 gold as well. So why not? We could go Industrial Park. American Unique Quarter, created by constructing railroad and steel mills. So the special is the steel mill. It's production. This one has production adjacency for Quarter and Wonder. And this one has production adjacency for Resource and Wonder. We do have some very good tiles for that. We could build. That will take good other adjacencies away. But I think I have pretty good tile to place those Industrial Park. And then I will have monstrous production, basically. Great Britain, Workshop of the World, 25% gold toward purchasing buildings and 25% production toward constructing buildings. This 25% gold toward purchasing buildings cumulates with my current 25%. That is a direct gain. Then England has the Revenge, very strong navy. We actually played with it not long ago. So do we want to do Britain again? I don't know. And they have the Antiquarian, a unique explorer, plus 5 culture for every tile from your capital when you use excavate artifact. This is kind of irrelevant, just give you a bit of culture. But yeah, you can go for a strong navy and use that strong navy to basically destroy cities from the coastline. I could get my revenge on Napoleon, destroy Napoleon using my navy. But again, I have a problem that I cannot pass on the bottom. So I will have to do the whole tour. To go south from Hatshepsut and end up on the other side of Napoleon. Financial Center, Great Britain Unit Quarter. So Manufactory and Royal Exchange. Plus 2 gold for every collected settlement. So it's a good gold generator. Plus 5 golds, 1 gold adjacency for Quarter and Wonders, or 5 production. So this one is a big production gold, not like the United States. Plus 1 gold adjacency for Navigable River as well. We don't have so much of this, but it's okay. So it likes to be next to Navigable River. Otherwise, it gives you just production. Production and gold. Mexico. Cultural diplomatic. That could be also a normal follow-up. So what will we do with that? Revolution. Starts with a unique government, Revolution. This government has 1 celebration effect, 30% culture for 10 turns. Okay, that is a lot of culture and a lot of turns. Cannot enter any other government type. Fine. So you focus entirely on going on beelining culture. That means we could try to go and pump out a maximum amount of wonders and stuff like that. Is that what it means? 30% for the Palacio de Belas Artes. And then what exactly do we do with that? A Mexican unique infantry unit, Soldaderas. Adjacent unit heal plus 10 HP, does not stack. Okay, it's not okay. It's not bad, but it's not great. You get the Revolucionario, great person with one charge, can only be trained in city with a Zocalo. So you first need to have the Zocalo, and then you can do this. The specific Revolucionario received is random. Each Revolucionario can only be received once, cost increase. So they basically give you some sort of like random bonuses. Basically you have a city that produce a lot. You finish your Zocalo, you sort of finish your buildings, you don't really know what to do. Then you start pumping out those Revolucionarios, and they will give you some like random benefits. The Zocalo, Mexican Unique Quarter. Catedral and Portal de Mercaderes. 2 culture for every tradition slotted in the government. That can be a nice influx of culture. We can say 20 or something. 20 per Zocalo. That can be a bunch of culture. Okay. Cathedral is 5 culture, plus 1 happiness, adjacency, culture building, and wonder. Culture building, interesting, okay, and wonder. And the other one is also 5 culture, 1 gold adjacency for gold building and wonder. Interesting. Gold and culture. That does follow up the path we have taken so far. It's an interesting one. The whole... This is more like, okay, I think the way I understand it, you do the soldaderas and you basically fortify them and you just let them defend, and then they will heal a lot more, so they will defend. It's a defense army. It's a defense army. You focus on making a bunch of culture. But then the culture... The in modern, having a lot of culture does not mean you are going to win the culture race. The culture race is sending a bunch of explorers and finding the artifacts. So maybe having a bunch of culture with the Zocalo and I don't know what gives you what? In fact, it gives nothing. It boosts your capacity to have wonders and stuff, but does it really help in any way? I mean, yes, you can have the museum faster, I suppose. You can have the museum faster, you can have... You can store your things faster. We can try the culture victories. It's not the most interesting though. Mughal, Paradise of Nation. Plus 75% gold from all sources. Holy what? Minus 25% to all other yields. So you sacrifice your research and culture for an enormous amount of gold. Now that's interesting, but what do you do with that? Because you can pump out stuff. 30% production toward constructing Red Fort. You get the stepwell, food from adjacent farm, Mughal unique improvement. My cities are pretty well developed. I don't even know where I would put those. Sepoy. Mughal unit infantry can make a bombard range attack. That looks almost more like a intermediary civilization. How do you use this as a endgame civilization? Zamindar, Mughal unique settler, civilian unit capable of founding new town plus 1 population. Yeah, that's like expansionist economist. That sounds more like a exploration age civilization, not like a modern age civilization. What do you want to do with that? Modern age, either you research the bomb for the science victory, no, for the military victory, you send a freaking rocket in space for the science victory, and that goes against it because minus 25% to all yields implies you have shit science. Culture wise, you just need to send your guy and to build a bunch of museums to have a lot of relics, and then once you have all your relics, you make your whatever festival. I don't remember, but yeah, that's the culture. Economics, you need to build a bunch of factories, so that definitely could do that. But the factories and the rail stations need to have strong science to already unlock them because they are midway to the science tree. There is nothing here that helps getting those science building earlier. And if you cannot have them earlier, then building a bunch of them in every single settlement you have is not an option. So getting the economic victory seems also difficult. I don't see how you can win with Mughal. Mughal seems like a very, very bad, very unbalanced nation to win the game. Nepal, roof of the world. All warehouse buildings apply to mountain terrain tiles, but they cost +1 gold and happiness maintenance. Ooh, that's okay. But all warehouse building, that means food and production and happiness and stuff, will apply to mountain terrain. You could have a lot of additional tile with that. That could be a very, very big boost for your towns and cities. Now you can have the Nepalese unique infantry unit. Stronger, faster, and more expensive. The Gurkha. The Gurkha is an insane fucking unit. The Gurkha is an insane unit. Really, really strong. If you have strong commanders and you pump out Gurkhas for like 2/3 of the modern age, you cannot do anything. The Gurkha are really strong. They beat the crap out of you. Sherpa, Nepalese unique scout. Unique scout? Like, do you want to do scouts now? Ignore mountains and rough terrain for sight. Ignore mountains for movement. Okay, so that's basically if you haven't like already scouted everything, you can have the Sherpa, and you can cross the mountain. Cool. That basically says since we are giving you a completely broken unit, the Gurkha, we're gonna give you a shit second bonus. Because scouts, who's making a scout on modern age? So yeah, Highlands Power Station +3 production and 3 culture. Nepal unique improvement, ageless. Does not remove warehouse bonuses on a tile. Must be placed on mountain terrain and is constructed by the Sherpa. Ah, there we got it. That's why you have a Sherpa. It is constructed by the Sherpa. So you build Sherpa, and then you are putting power station on every tile that you can find on the mountain. So a bunch of production and culture. Okay. Interesting. Prussia. Blood and Iron. Units receive +1 combat strength for every unfriendly or worse civil relationship. So that Prussia is an absolute perfect follow-up of Napoleon. If you play Napoleon, since one of the bonus of Napoleon is to be basically on unfriendly or hatred with civilization to get like a big bonus of culture or I don't know what, then this gives you an immediate combat strength bonus for the next phase of the game. That's pretty good. 30% production toward Brandbook Gate. Okay. You get the Hussar, the Prussian unique cavalry unit that has +1 movement, +1 combat strength for every movement it has remaining. Wow. Okay. So you bring the Hussar, and then if you are like close contact, they will have an insane strength with the bonus. I can see how like you accumulate bonuses and then you have very, very strong cavalry. And then you have the Stuka, the Prussian ground attack air unit, +3 combat strength against land unit. Okay. Yeah. You can go for quick, heavy, massive army attack and like just clean up the board basically. Then they have a unique railroad. Oh, okay. That must be the only civilization that has a unique railroad. +2 gold and production on rural tile with a Stadtseitenbach. Ah. Okay. So once you've placed the special railroad, all your rural tile gain +2 gold and production. Wow. Okay. Cool. Now you get the king. King. What do they do, king? +4 gold, 3 culture, 2 influence, -1 science from imported resource. Oh, wow. Okay, that's an insane amount. So that follows very, very well my current gameplay. But I will have to try to boost up my science somehow. 30% production toward constructing Chengde Mountain Resort. You get the Guza, King unique infantry +4 combat strength if adjacent to another Guza. So it's a little bit like the Greek. It's basically an improvement of the Hoplite. And then you get the Hang Chang, unique merchant, civilian who can establish a trade route to import resource from forest settlements. Gain 50 gold for every resource acquired when creating a naval trade route. Oh. Now that's an incentive for me to stun merchants toward the new continent. And then we have the Huiguan, +25% influence in the settlement. In the settlement. Ah, okay. And then it does what? 6 science and 5 gold. +1 happiness adjacency for happiness building and wonder. +1 gold adjacency for gold building and wonder. I am very interested. This is an absolute follow-up on my current gameplay. So I'm gonna go king. And then we have Russia. +1 culture on district in cities. +1 science on district in cities. In tundra. I could do Russia because I have 3 cities in tundra. So I will have a huge amount of culture and science immediately, like probably 30 or 40 culture or science added to my current empire. Katyushka rocket launcher, +1 movement, but that's a very late game. And a Russian unique cavalry unit +4 combat strength in friendly territory. You get the okay, I can't. There are too many consonants, guys. BSHCH, like 5 consonants without any vowel. That makes no sense. Opshina, I suppose Opshina, but that makes no sense at all. 2 food from adjacent farm, 2 culture in tundra. Okay. Unique improvement. Does not remove warehouse. Cannot be placed adjacent to another one. Okay. One day I will play Russia. Because I will go tundra and stuff. We are tundra right now. I do like the fact that it is a balanced sort of game, right? Because you get like a culture and science. Siam, we could play Siam. gain a unique diplomatic action to immediately become suzerain of a city-state at a higher influence cost than befriend independent. Okay, listen, that could also be a thing, because since we are playing the influence game, I would pay more, but I would be immediately suzerain. And that could avoid a lot of problems. And I will have my suzerainty over those freaking independents. I mean, I need to accumulate, obviously, but maybe that will block the AI from destroying them. And then I have my bonuses. And I have quite a few bonuses related to be friend with those independents. 30% production for the Doi Sutep. And then we have the Changbeun, the shooting elephant. Increased range strength and +1 movement. That were pretty cool. And then we have the Uparat, great person with 1 charge. It's the same. You need to... Can only be trained in city with independent power has been befriended. And specific Uparat is random as well. Bang is like a small improvement of culture and happiness. Must be placed on navigable river. We don't really have that. So that kind of synergize with what we did, because then we go for the heavy influence game stuff, right? And we try to befriend those cities before they get destroyed by the stupid AI. But the rest is not very interesting. And the rest is locked. Okay. So I think we go king. We go king, why? First of all, we will gain influence from imported resource. We want to pump out merchants. We will have a little bit of a deficiency in science, so that's why we need the Huygen to be in place to get the additional 6. And yeah, that could go for a pretty strong game. Pretty strong game with happiness and gold adjacent to wonders and stuff. Alternatively, America was also pretty good for this. America had monstrous good production because I had very good tile to place those. So I would have had a lot of gold and a lot of production. Let's go for the king. Lots of choices. Difficult choices.
Banners rise to make way for the Qing.
A Qing. It's a Q, but it's said Qing. Let's remember that we have the Guza, which is basically another hoplite. And we have the unique merchant, however. Okay. Alright. Now, why did I do that? Mostly because if I play correctly, I can have good allies again. And since I'm going for merchant and stuff, we have 12 settlements out of 16. Would I want to attack Napoleon and steal his small cities to have the settlements? I don't know. Alternatively, I can also build another settlement here, and maybe here. And there you go, you already have an additional few settlements. One of the difficulty I have with this is if I want to go for the economic victory, this 500 railroad, which is almost impossible to do, for my opinion, I need to build I need railways and factories and a bunch of resources in every single city. And then, yeah. Exchange, exchange, exchange. Goddess is starting to grow. Should I go against Napoleon? That's the big question here. I have my Guza right now. What is Napoleon? What Siam is? So he went for Siam. Okay. Weird, but okay. Now you want to befriend independent? After you killed all of them? And you took like places where the independent cities are supposed to be? Is that what you're saying? This is kind of strange. Could place a city right here. Get an immediate 4 resources. Potential for 2 more. Just have to pay 460 for a settler. And then I send it here and boom, settlement. As for here... Yeah. Could make another one. So those are really shitty, they are not very good. It's hard to find a potential city on freshwater anywhere. But if I place a city here, I'm not far from some freshwater, so I will have some farms. And that city will get a lot of resource as well. I'm actually tempted. Because why the heck not? There we go, 2 more settlers. Do I want a settler here? That's the big question, because I cannot really exchange with this city over there. I mean, is this resolved here? It's not, huh? This is not resolved. And I think that we cannot pass with a fleet. So if we cannot pass with the fleet, there is no way to actually... I mean, the fleet has to go all the way from this side. That makes no sense. Those positions have been taken. I don't have a lot of position left. I can do it, fine. I'm gonna do it. Cannot access the fish anyway. And this one has been taken by this city already. I think I'm gonna go here with this. This settler, you want to go, I said, here, right? And this settler, you go here. 5 turns. 5 turns, I could have 3 more cities. Is there anything worth doing here? Should I send another settler to take a city here in the middle of nothing? Yeah, there is really nothing to take here. What if I placed it here? I could place a city here, take those resources. But it would be so in between. Here would be something, maybe. This one, 1, 2, 3, goes here. So here. It says here, but I think here is better. Can access this one. Okay, let's do it. It's pretty crazy. Because I also need to convert to cities, by the way. I have quite a bit of money. I'm gonna take a gamble here. I like to gamble in that game. You go up there. I'm gonna build my cities immediately. Then we go for the legacies. And we're gonna see what happens. I could have the Dark Age of Science. Or Economy. Because I actually did not validate any of that. Now choosing a Dark Age means you don't choose anything else, right? Plus 100% production and gold toward rail station and port. But plus and plus one resource slot in all settlements, but minus 25% culture. Weird, huh? The minus 25% culture is permanent, and the production is only toward rail station and port. So I have taken one time the scientific dark age. It's kind of interesting. Its flight is unlocked with combustion, but plus 50% cost to all airplanes. If you don't care having airplanes, but you just want the flight, then you can go for a much quicker military victory. Because you need to unlock flight to do the project. And so you already have flight with combustion and you can do the project. And then you just need to research the IV project and you're done, basically. Or minus 2 specialist cap, so you don't have specialists anymore. Plus 2 happiness in town, minus 6 in cities, plus 3 food and production on rural ties. This is so weird. How does that really help? I don't know. So Toshakana Golden Age gives us what? Retain Sky God, plus 1 culture for every plain tile in other civilizations settlements following your region. Oh. So we are retaining the fact that I have given my region to everybody, and that's gonna give me a lot of culture. I love it. It doesn't actually tell me how much. I would love it to see how much. Deep Root, plus 2 culture per relic in previous edge, 28. Or the stately quadrille, reduce the relationship penalty from breaking an alliance by 50%. Increase positive relationship gain from diplomatic action by 50%. So you get increase positive relationship gain from diplomatic action by 50%. You get ally much easier. Now, do I gain anything out of that? I didn't take the civilization that gains from having alliances, did I? So I could just take a diplomatic. The diplomatic attribute point validates getting a lot of alliances. But those idiots, when they go to war with one another, they just destroy the alliance. So if you have like 4 allies, you could have quite a lot of percentage of yields. Like, let's say, imagine 20% yields for everything because you have your alliances. That's pretty strong. I think I'm just gonna take the diplomatic attribute point. Change capital. Athenae upgrades to a city or Corinthos. I think Corinthos. This way, I don't have to pay for it. Or Athenae. Nah, Corinthos. Change capital, yeah. So I have two cities. And expansionist or militaristic attribute point. Now that's a real question. 10% great growth rate in cities, plus 1 food per age on warehouse. Or 5 combat strength against independent. Or free war support. Yeah. Growth rate, I suppose. Don't have much use for that. And I still have 1 potential more. Can I do something else? I already got 1 diplomatic to use. So let's do that. But 2 time. I could take another diplomatic thanks to the thing. So should I go for the alliance stuff? Maybe that's interesting after all. Should I toss the Toshakana? I have a feeling the Toshakana is gonna be a lot. Other civilization settlements for in your region for every plain style. Plain style. That's where I am. That's grasslands. That's plain. Grasslands. Tundra. So plains is only here. Maybe it's not that great for every plain style. So those are not under my region, apparently. Wasset is, and that's tropical. Geptu, that's grassland. Oh my god, no, that's shit. I got very, very few at the end. Paratiputra is, that's tropical. Tropical, again. Sevilla is desert and a little bit of plain. So how many tiles are we talking about here? Per Atum considers that he does not follow my region. Okay, that's not that great at all. At the end. One. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nine? That's all? Nah. Here, we got some more. 10, 11, 12, 13. No, that's my city. No, those are my city. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's it, 15. Paratiputra, you're plain? Paratiputra is plain as well, a little bit. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, 10, 11. Maybe 20, 25. So basically what he was saying is Toshakana Golden Age plus 1 culture for every plain style in other civilization settlements for in your region could be around 25. While Deep Root, I know it's at least 28. So this is actually bad. Because some of the cities that I had taken are not indicated as following it. So let's take the 28, which is a plus short 28. And do we want to take this instead of the additional diplomatic? Or do I take just 2 diplomatic? I mean, that's pretty good, don't get me wrong, but I think I'm just gonna get too diplomatic. This way I go here, and I validate that 2 more times, so we have it 4 times. That's 12% toward all yields for every alliance. If I manage to get 4 alliance, I will have 50% gain on every single yield. Growth rate in cities, let's go for it, and that's it. So but it's very possible to not manage getting the alliances. Now I have my accumulated influence and I need to keep it to try to get these city-states, if possible. Because after all, we still benefit from city-states that I'm suzerain of. Field cannon. You are gonna go into... Ah, the army commander is full. Good stuff, with Guza and stuff. There is an army commander here. That is empty. How about you go to Ter? Now this field cannon. Go here. Ter, field cannon. You go here. Guza. You go here. Cuirassé. I don't know. Yeah. Here we have an army commander that has only one. So Guza, you get in. Cuirassé, you will join this guy. And you as well. There we go. Now we have 2 armies. Almost. Almost 3. Here we have a cuirassé. So, 3 armies. We have 2 Guza. And we do have our fleets, and this is what I wanted to look. Ship of the line. We have our fleets, 3 of them. I should have 4 actually. We have a Guza here and a Guza here. Those guys are gonna fortify and never come out of the city. How much do I pay for this? Quite a bit. The ship of the line cost me a lot. 80. I'm paying 136 because of the army. Now, if I was to go against Napoleon using my fleet, I could send a fleet here and attack Bilbao. Bilbao would probably fall. Then from Bilbao, I could go to Madrid. And I could probably get Madrid as well. No, Madrid needs army to get in. Because he made a dick with Madrid. And the others are not very available. Roma could, eventually. And if I get in here, Mediolanum could also. Cadiz is not clear. Gades could, actually. If I send my army and go through Bilbao or Terra, I could probably make Napoleon for... I mean, I could probably get those cities from Napoleon. Like Madrid, Bilbao, Cadiz, Gades, and then sending my army to get Neapolis. I could get that part from Napoleon's empire. That is entirely a possibility. But then he has also some stupid cities here, and he could attack me from those cities. But I do have some army, I could take those cities. Do I even want to do that? Do I want to destroy Napoleon? Nah. Nah. We base our gameplay on alliances and stuff. So, what is going to be our research here? Our research is gonna go into... I mean, I have beautiful navy. Do I want to do something with it? That's the question. Do I want to do something with that navy? I could try, depending on how the alliances go and stuff. I could try and do some carnage on Egyptian or Xerxes. I could take those definitely from Xerxes. Xerxes has been a pain in the butt since the beginning. Now that would give me a lot of military, obviously. Alternatively, what I could do is destroy those and then come and put and pump in my own settlement, because it's not like he made great stuff out of it. There's a wharf, a shipyard, fishing quay. Okay, this one is okay. Xerxes could fall. I could destroy Xerxes with my navy. And he already hates me anyway. Xerxes' relationship is what? Hostile to me, Napoleon, and Ariete. So if I manage to get Ariete on my side, and I get Napoleon and Catherine back in the game, Ariete is at 0. Ariete is the problem here. I could go against Xerxes and destroy Xerxes. That's even tempting. Xerxes decides to play with who? Meiji Japan. Heavy naval unit, but not just now. So right now, it does not really have anything in particular. Should I do it? I don't know. But I have such strong navy. Ah! Game, what are you doing? Ah, my fourth one is here. Okay. This one I can use to explore. I could use this one to explore. Get rid of all the fog. Now, as you can see, suddenly building stuff take a lot of time. City Park and Grocer, they take a lot of time. My yields have gone down the gutter. That city was producing 80, 90 science and stuff. And now they are all down. Carrure is actually at 18 thanks to all the science. Beijing, my new capital city. Yeah, it's really not that great. In terms of global value, so we are not... Oh no, we are not good. In science, we're at 124, while the others are at 185, 175, 190. So they're gonna have like a huge advantage on science. And in terms of culture, 217. And we have 3 players that are above us at 233, 249, and 264, straight from the get-go. Now, I'm not entirely sure to understand how that's even possible that I have so little culture compared to them, considering that I have so much, like, so many wonders, so many things that give me culture. It's really surprising that I'm so low. But okay, compared to them. I just don't know what they actually have. So, yeah. Let's do that. This guy is going to... I need to protect myself from Xerxes. I'm gonna bring it up. This guy is gonna stay here in this city. And this guy that I brought down is actually... yeah, he's gonna stay up there. I'm gonna have my army on this area. I have a bit of gold, which should allow me to make... What was a good city for me? So Beijing is my new city. Atenai needs to become a city. There we go. So I'm losing some gold, of course. And then I'm gonna go for the grocer. Warehouse, camp, farm, fishing boat, pasture, plantation. Yes. You do that. We want those cities to grow again. Low happiness. Yeah. Okay, we need to place those things as well. So happiness in cities. Those are not very happy. This one is very happy. Tarakad. 50 happiness. I'm not sure how, but very happy. We do have quite a few factory resources. Magapitinam town needs to grow. This is only... this is both. Okay. What is just food? The fish was just food, but it's not anymore. The pearl... But 6 happiness in capital. Ah, I don't need that then. The pearl is much better. And culture, of course. Urayo is gonna take some... But it's a town, so do I care? City, I need you to produce. And... Yeah, okay. Counter. Alright. That's what I can do with this. Bureaucratic monarchy. The gold again. 30% relationship change from endeavor and sanction for 6 turns. That is interesting. It kind of gives me the bonus that I was talking about earlier. Or elective republic to get 20% science or culture. You choose. I think we go bureaucratic monarchy. We're gonna go combustion, so steam engine, I suppose. We want the port and the ironwork and the merchant as soon as possible. And as for you, well, natural history gives us this culture thing, so you get the museum and you get the explorer, so you start pumping out explorers. So let's go. And here, maintenance for naval, obviously. Plus 4 gold in settlements other than your capital if they have a water building. That I believe was a lot. Influence toward initiating and progressing different independent project. I think I still can use that. And culture on gold building. Let's do that. The rest can basically wait. 272. You be the grocer. Replacing temple? Nah. You have a lot of possibilities. That's next to a resource, but it's not too bad. Beijing. Wait a second. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah. So, are we gonna see some improvement? Not really. So that's basically our current values. They are not very good, huh? We do have now a lot of influence. And we're gonna go straight up. So obviously this is where I wanted to start pumping out some cities. And now there is no space anymore. Can I get at least befriend independent? At least the economic ones? There is just no space anymore. Then I need Geneva as well. Alright. So you go up, you go straight, you go there, and you go there. Yeah, suddenly my settler cannot go anywhere anymore. Of course. That's fine, then you're gonna just wait. I mean, I could put two cities here, right? One here. They're gonna be like small cities, and one here. Here doesn't work anymore, so... Yeah. We're gonna do that. It's far from ideal. I wanted to build my city here, of course. Now I cannot. So should I place one here to get those resources next to Vasset? I think that's what I'm gonna do. This is so awkward. I appreciate that they are sending some... there we go. Alliance with Napoleon and with Catherine. Suddenly, my stats are improving. I'm not immediately going to boost up Ariet. First, I want to get the suzerainty. Oh, I'm just under 1 point. That's very annoying. Okay, the army commander has arrived. Oh. Okay, so there is that. I should probably just destroy it. in the process. I don't know. Can I be suzerain of this city-state? Suppose I could. And I feel that going to war against Xerxes is much more fun. There we go. So, you... Let's be friends. Okay, 20 turns, that's quite a lot, but maybe I can boost that up and that will go faster. Eight turns? 8 turns, very good. We're gonna try to have as many as we can. If it's even possible. Thank you, Napoleon, for a few influence points. I take it. Catherine the Great. Yes, go for it. Additional trade route, I take it. Celebration. 30% relationship change from endeavor and sanction for 6 turns. Yeah, okay. Let's go for initiating endeavor. And going to Ariet and saying open border Ariet. Yes. Oh, that's a treaty though. It's not really an endeavor. Did I just waste 50 points for no reason? I probably just did. Alright. Are we ready to go to where? We will know that at the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, guys. It's getting late. I'm gonna stick to this for tonight. I'm just going to open this guy out in case these idiots decides to move. And to remember that, yeah, I have to do that. There we go. But, yeah. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming to the stream. We will continue next time. I think we have a little bit of a direction right now. We are going to go to war against Xerxes for the fun of it. And for the rest, I think we are going to try to pump out as many merchants as we can like we did previously. And to buy our way toward the economic victory, if that's even a thing, if that's even doable. And I seriously doubt that it's doable. But we can try. We can try. So, I'll be seeing you. Tomorrow I will be streaming on something else, but you can come and join the stream as always. And next time will be Wednesday, Thursday next week. We go back to Civilization 7 for a long play again. Maybe this weekend, maybe on Sunday. I will see if I do a bit of stuff. We will see that. I will keep you in touch. Check the Discord and check the Twitch channel, the schedule on Twitch. Anyway, thank you for joining once again, and see you next time. Bye bye. Good night.